Hello, I'm Steve Walter from The Cutting Room. I'm one of the owners of this fine establishment. One of the big changes from the first Cutting Room was that my staff was able to live in Manhattan. Now the rents have gotten so high, they're in Brooklyn and Astoria, so they have to take expensive cab rides in or long subway rides in, so you can't get somebody very quickly because nobody lives here anymore. And they work in Brooklyn and they go out socially in Brooklyn, so that's certainly been one of the big changes for getting staff because they just don't live here anymore. That took long. The building department, you're dealing with very rich owners of these buildings that don't really care. You're not dealing directly with them. You're dealing with managing agents, so it makes it really tough. And I think that's some of the ways the city's certainly changed. That's the bigger hardships. Bands have a tougher time too. They don't live here, so they're coming in on taxis. They have to fill the room. They're barely making cab fare. And it's hard for them. So that's the bands have to realize you have to fill the room, and the audiences have to realize that the cover charge goes to the band. So people have to eat and drink, or you can't pay the rent. So a lot of times they feel, well, I paid a cover, why do I have to get a drink or eat? That's how we pay the rent, and that's why there's not a lot of music rooms left, because it's hard. People come to see a band, doesn't mean they come to eat or drink. So we have our front room, they're there to eat and drink. So the front room business makes it so we can do the artistic stuff in the back room. I find there's two reasons to hire a band. One, that they're really good and you believe in them. And the second is because they bring a lot of people that keeps the doors open. If you get both, that's great, but it doesn't happen that frequently. So I'll let a band play that I really believe in. I'll get behind you if they don't bring a lot of people. Making the room sound good is really important. You want to have a good music room. Lighting, and now there's LED lighting, which we didn't have before. We had to change gels, very hot bars. The boards are now digital as opposed to analog. So the racks have equalizers, compressors, and effects, all things you used to have, and you can preset the boards. So you can, when you have numerous bands tonight, that makes that a lot easier. And now we have big screens with front projection. They didn't have that before. Big flat screen TVs and all are way too expensive. This cutting room is also much more artistic. We have a 45-foot hand-carved wooden Stratocaster guitar bar, an 18 Stratocaster chandelier, a lot of incredible artwork around. So this place is art meets music. With the other cutting room, it's much more plain. So this got great artwork. We have more attention to our kitchen this time as well. Much larger kitchen, which we had to vent up 12 stories to the roof. So we're doing a lot more kind of 1940s supper club feel, especially for the earlier shows. People getting a steak, a bottle of wine, dessert, and all that helps keeps the door open. So you can come, take your girl for dinner, clean restrooms with a bathroom attendant, really good acoustics. And that separates us apart from a lot of smaller, divey kind of rock clubs, which was what rock clubs used to be. And it's still cooler than like a corny midtown tourist cabaret room. So it's cool, but a little more upscale. As the baby boomers get older, they want a little more. They want a comfortable chair and a clean restroom, better food than the old days of sitting in mud and eating frozen French fries and frozen hamburger patties. That's one of the big changes. If you're an artist out there, don't give up on your dreams. Stay tight. You're one phone call away from making it happen. But get out there and play. The Beatles played Hamburg like 8 shows a day. That's how they got good. I know today it's more marketing. It's more about the mousse in your hair, metal flake guitar, and flannel shirt or whatever. But focus on the music, get good songs, and never give up. Just get out there and play and love it. You know, the sincerity goes a long way. The audience picks up on that. So try to get a fan base because it's a lot better for us clubs when you bring people. And make it an event when you play your ass off. The crowd will dig it.